Hey guys. Alright, today I'm going to do a video on yet another creature in my tank, and that's my serpent star. He's about 6 inches, I'd say. That's one of his arms, but he's just huge. Biggest thing I have in my tank. And alright, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about him, and you know, everything you need to take care of this guy. Alright, so bought my serpent star probably 2 or 3 months ago from my local fish store, and I actually got 2. He was in there, this huge one, and then it had a little tiny albino one, which came free, so that was nice, but he's somewhere in the tank too, the little one. But anyway, so I made this video mostly because, along with the fact that I'm making a series with everything in my tank, it was because when I bought my serpent star, I was kind of wary about him, and just I had some concerns regarding him. You know, I'd heard stories of like brittle stars and stars, serpent stars, brittle stars, mostly brittle stars, but they would apparently they would attack fish in the tank when the fish were asleep and kind of wreak havoc on the tank. And I was thinking, you know, just, oh god, I just didn't want anything bad. I just didn't want him to completely destroy my tank. But he didn't. And that's really nice. He actually doesn't harm anything in the tank. He actually hangs out in this cave most of the time. Oh, with my camel shrimp and my peppermint shrimp who share a cave. He likes to hang out in there. Okay. You're seeing it first here. Well, apparently, my Blenny and Goby, for the first time in the history of being in this tank, are not getting along. Okay. Guess I'll put that in another video. I guess I'll make a video about that. Okay. Good to know. Okay, back to my star. But okay, so they do get big, however. I mean, 6 inches, I think, may be the maximum. I'm not sure. But it's not like they take up room, really, so you don't have to worry about the size, but they do get big. Right, he's just very nice to have in the tank. One of the main things I like about him is that he'll go under the rocks in the sand bed and just sift it around, and he like aerates, he makes little passageways so that the water can flow through the rocks, and I really like that because I was having a problem with dead spots in my tank before I got him. And but he's also just really, really cool. A lot of times when people come over and look at my tank, family or friends or whatever, they'll see they'll see the arms and think it's an octopus I have in my tank, but it's not. So, but if you've always wanted an octopus, which I personally have always wanted an octopus, that's a good alternative. They're really easy to take care of, and they kind of have the same look, and they kind of act the same way a little. When you'll drop in food, they'll just kind of like wrap their tentacle or their arm around it like an octopus would, so that's really cool. Feeding. Alright, that brings me to feeding. Feeding's not a problem with him. Flakes can kind of be an issue because they're so small, so it's kind of hard for him to grasp them before the shrimps or the hermit crabs or the fish get them. So what I like to do is drop in the gel foods, which sink, and the pellets, and the little discs, algae discs. Can't think of the name for them right now, but so algae discs, pellets, gel foods, all great food for these guys. They like it all. Brine shrimp. So I don't feed my tank brine shrimp all that much. It's not all that healthy, but I do every once in a while. But okay. So yeah, tank size, don't worry about that. As long as it's not like a 2-gallon tank or something, you should be fine. So there's really no problem there. Temperament's fine. He doesn't try to hurt anything, doesn't really try to bother anyone else in the tank. He really minds his own business. So that's great. Opposite of what I thought he might do. So yeah, now you know a little bit about the serpent star. Hope you check it out, and hope you get a few in your tank. Oh, and also you know now that sometimes gobies and blennies have their disagreements. Alright, thanks guys, bye.